Every time I get the opportunity to work with individuals, business owners, and entrepreneurs, the conversation always circles back to one thing, and that's personal development. It doesn't matter whether we start by talking about business, investments, strategy, we always end up in the same core truth. Your business is a reflection of you. If you're confident, open to opportunity, and growing internally, your business expands. It just grows. If you're stuck, overwhelmed, or limited by your old beliefs, your thoughts, your business will mirror that as well. One way or another, positive or negative, it will always mirror what you feel within. That's why the real work that changes everything starts with the individual. And because of that, people often ask me, where do I begin? Should I start with Carl Jung books? Should I start by reading the Joseph Murphy books? And I've been fortunate enough to study both, along with many other thinkers in the world of the subconscious reprogramming, personal development, personal transformation, coaching books, you name it. And in this video, I want to break down which path might be the best for you, whether you should begin with the Jung's deep psychological frameworks or Murphy's practical subconscious reprogramming techniques. So you can start your journey in the right direction. Now, once people understand that personal development is the foundation, the next question is, where do I start? Carl Jung, understanding the subconscious as a deep psychological ecosystem, was trying to reprogram the subconscious, but his mission was to help you understand it. Jung explored the shadows, the childhood imprints, the collective unconscious, the deeper layers in the mind that shape who we were long before we were aware of it. His work teaches that real transformation comes from integrating the subconscious and the unconscious, but not overriding it. That's why Jung's ideas are still foundational for therapy and identity work and deep in psychological healing. If your goal is to understand the roots of your patterns, why you do the things you do, your triggers, your fears, and the parts of yourself that you've always avoided, Jung is unmatched. I mean, that's probably the right person to start reading. He gives you the map to the inner world. Now, on the other hand, you look at Joseph Murphy, he takes a completely different approach. His entire philosophy is built on one core idea. You can intentionally reprogram the subconscious through repetition, belief, visualization, affirmation. Murphy really taught us that the subconscious accepts whatever you consistently impress upon it. And modern neuroscience, especially neuroplasticity, now supports parts of that idea that repeated thoughts over and over literally reshapes neural pathways. So if you continue repeating something over and over and you start to believe it, now it starts to reshape our minds in our subconscious. His teachings are very practical, they're direct, they're designed for everyday use. If your goal is to change your beliefs, shift some habits, maybe create some new ones through intentional mental practice, Murphy is the teacher who aligns you with that. And that might be the path that you might want to take. But really, ultimately, who's better? If we're talking about the subconscious reprogramming in the way most people use the term today, which is changing the beliefs and shifting the patterns and creating the internal programming, then Joseph Murphy is the stronger fit for you. His work gives you the tools to actively reshape your inner world. Jung, on the other hand, gives you the depth, the understanding, and the psychological framework to know why you are the way you are. But he's not focused on the reprogramming. Both are powerful, both are valuable, but they serve different purposes. One teaches you to understand yourself, and the other one is to reprogram who you are into a better self. Sometimes we need to know who we are before we can make some changes to undo us. And some people say, I don't really care how we got here. It doesn't matter. I just want to make the change to become who I want to become. If you want to understand it, start with Jung and then move on to Murphy to make the changes. Or if you want to go straight to the changes, Start with Murphy. In this episode, I wanted to help you figure out which path is the right starting point for you. So, whether you're drawn to Jung's exploration of the psyche or Murphy's practical methods for rewriting the subconscious, the most important thing is you're choosing to grow. You're choosing to understand yourself, challenge your old beliefs, and step into a better version of who you are. That's the most important thing. And that alone puts you ahead of most people because most people will continue redoing the same thing over and over and always expecting a different result. But action is what we have to take. In this episode, we get you a little bit of clarity of which direction to go. This is one of the reasons that I wanted to make this video is because we're all looking to make a change. If you've come to us for coaching in some way, shape, or form, you're looking to make that change. You're one of those who says, "Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to make that change today." And you need to know where to start and where to go. Thank you for spending time with us. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep becoming the person your future needs you to be.